Hey everyone, Mythological here, and today I'm going to be talking about how to find mythological creatures. Earlier today, Diana was voted mayor of Skyblock for this current Skyblock year, and with her comes the mythological ritual event. Totally the right skin. The event brings a new pet, a new talisman, and some new items. I'll show you how it works. The first thing you want to do is when you're in Hub Year, you want to come to the community center or like the mayor house, and you will want to talk to Mayor Diana. She will sell you an ancestral spade. The item ability is Echo. When you right click it, shows you the waypoint or towards like a direction towards the next Griffin burrow. Costs 100 mana, the cooldown is 3 seconds. To buy it, it costs you 5,000 coins and 32 gold ingots. You will use this to find the graves where you get most of the creatures. You also will want to buy this Griffin pet. It's 25,000 coins and it's common. Upgrading this will let you get stronger creatures that are much better and give you better rewards and more of the items and drops you want to upgrade the rest of the stuff. Once you have bought your spade and your Griffin pet, and you have your Griffin pet equipped, I currently have a level epic one, but they all work the same. You want to use your spade and you want to right click it. This will show you where the burrow is to pick up. Also do note, you can spawn these monsters by just killing monsters like random creatures, like say doing reds or something like that, but this is much faster to get the items you need for the loot. You can see it is pointing towards where there would be an area, and this here is a burrow. So it has 3 types of particles. There's enchanting, there's like the tuck set particles or footprint particles, and there's also critical particles. What you want to do is either left click or right click on the grave, and this is my first one, so it will spawn an arrow. This arrow can be 3 different colors. So the arrow can be red, yellow, or orange. If it's orange, it means it's close and nearby in your same little area, so it's not too far away. If it was like orange, it'd be like right over here or pretty close. If it's yellow, it can be around like halfway across the map, or it's a decent range away. And if it's red like this one was, it's on the other side of the map, and it was pointing that direction. Luckily now it's much easier because you can use this ability all the time, but since I know it's red, I have quick warp, so I can TP over to the castle and I can use it again, and I can see where it points me towards. So points around down here. You also want to hold out your shovel to find the grave. If you take out your shovel, the particles will slowly disappear, or they won't be there at all. You have to take out your shovel for you to see the grave. But now I know it is here, and this shows you exactly where it is. It takes 100 mana, so sometimes if you're running low on mana, you can wear wise armor instead just to use mana. But you will want to use superior armor during the fights, because some of the mobs can be difficult to fight, or if you have strong armor, depending like what level your Griffin pet is, the stronger the mobs are. So we uncover this grave here. We have a stalwart Gaia construct. So this strikes lightning among other things. And there we go. And we get 4 ancient claws. So I have a bunch of these. So the lowest level common Griffin pet, it gives you the 2 cat enemies. I forget what they're called, like a Bagheera and something else with an A. But there's 2 cats and you have to kill them. They both have particles on them, so one has particles on it, so you have to hit that cat and then it switches to the other cat and you hit the other cat, otherwise the one won't take damage. So you have to switch between which cat you hit. You'll see the flame particles above them. The other thing you can get is a tiny like I think 100,000 or 10,000 HP Minotaur with the common pet. You will want to upgrade your Griffin pet. If you want to do this a lot and get better and a lot more claws, you for sure want to get at least a rare. A rare is a good value if you don't have a lot of money. With the rare pet, you can get that Iron Golem you saw, the Gaia construct. You can get other, also like there's different other like Minotaurs you can get and pick and fight, among other things. And it gives you a lot more ancient claws. So it's really worth upgrading to a rare. After that, it can get quite expensive. So it's up to you if you want to go epic or legendary. Legendary does add some new drops though. The new item drops is the washed up souvenir. There's only 2 currently being sold. It's a pet item and increases the secret chance by 5. These you need a legendary Griffin to get the drop, and you're just going around fighting the monsters and digging up burrows, and there's a chance to get it. The other drops is the antique remedies. So there's a few of these out here now. Again, you need the legendary Griffin and increases your pet strength by 80%. So this is very, very good for say a dragon pet. It increases your strength a lot. The other item is the Crown of Greed. This is a drop. I don't know exactly what from. I think it's from Minotaurs, and the hits have 25% base damage, but cost the weapon's base damage in coins from your purse, and again it gives you health, defense, and magic find. So this is another item you can get from doing these burrows. Also, one item that people haven't got, it's a drop that's used to craft an axe. It is the dataless stick. Currently, no one is selling them, and people have buy orders for them out. I don't know why no one has gotten it. It drops rare off Minotaurs and from the event, but you'd assume someone to get one by now, but no one has. Maybe it's bugged and the drop isn't working properly. But this is another item in the game. If you go into your recipes and your combat, you can see the dataless axe. It gains 4 damage per taming level, copies the stats from your active pet, and you get 35 coins from monster kills. It uses a lot of gold to craft and 2 dataless sticks. So no one has gotten that yet. The other new items you want to craft in this event, here are the Griffin upgrade stones. So to upgrade your Griffin to legendary, you can't just skip from common to legendary. You need to have the lower level Griffin already. So your Griffin has to be, if your Griffin is common, you need to use the uncommon upgrade stone. If it's rare, you need the epic upgrade stone to make it epic. You can't just skip a level, it has to have the lower tier first. And again, to craft it, you can see all the recipes in your combat collection. With this, you need the base Griffin upgrade stone too. So you'll need all of these items, the feathers, the Griffin feathers, and the ancient claws to craft the next level. The legendary one is quite expensive with 64 Griffin feathers, and then 2 stacks of enchanted gold blocks, and 16 enchanted ancient claws, and also 1 base Griffin upgrade stone, which isn't that expensive compared to it. Also, one thing people do want to get is the talisman. So the talisman is actually quite good. It gives you a bonus on pet XP, so that's actually very good if you're trying to get more pet XP and level up your pets faster, which also levels up your taming faster, and so on and so on. And it gains stat based on how many creatures you've killed. I have killed 238. I think after 250 it goes 500, and then I believe 1,000. To craft this, it just uses the lower level talisman, so it does use a lot of feathers and a lot of ancient claws. And then the next one uses also a lot, and so on and so on. And then the first one is quite easy to craft. You only need 4 feathers, which doesn't take very long to get. But these are the talismans you will want to get. Another item that's also here is the Sword of Elevations. It's good for against mythological creatures. I don't think anyone's crafted it yet or made it. It is quite expensive, like really expensive, and most people are just using a Midas or like any superior armor to kill most of the bosses because it's pretty easy, or it's not impossible, and it's worth it to just use the items that they currently have instead of fully maxing out another sword. Also, we have all these boosts here for the pets. We have the serrated claws, bigger teeth, reinforced scales, gold claws, and all skills EXP super boost. So it's like 20%. So all these are better. They use lots of gold though, and they use Zog infills, which uses 16 griffin feathers and a lot of ancient claws. So it's up to you if you want to use these items. They're not really needed, but they can be helpful, but they are also quite expensive. So it's pretty simple how the update works. Again, I have my arrow here and the point, so it's yellow, meaning it's halfway across, and I'll show you how to get over here. The mobs you fight, so the legendary ones also have, there's like higher like HP, so there's like a iron golem with 1.5 million HP, there's a minotaur with 10 million HP, and so on and so on. So here I have 2 spawns. This one spawns the stalwart Minas champion. If I had the legendary version of the griffin pet, this would have 10 million HP and also does a lot more damage to me, so I have to be a lot more careful. But now here I got 10 ancient claws, and there's a chance to get other drops and stuff like that. So again, hit it again in yellow air. I'm just going to show you what happens when you complete it. But yeah, it's pretty basic. You just run around the map with your shovel and just following the trail and looking for it. At the start, there wasn't this trail. They didn't have a right-click ability, so it was harder. It was still possible because you just follow the arrow, but a lot of people were having troubles, and they made it easier for them. And here we go. We got a feather. You don't always get a feather. You can also get coins. I've gotten the most, 150,000 coins from just digging up 1 grave. I bet it goes higher than that, but sometimes you get like a few thousand coins. You can also get items again, those items I showed off, and you can get the feathers from it. Sometimes you also get nothing, but most of the time with a higher level pet, you get really good creatures that you can fight. Again, here's another Minas boss. So pretty cool update, gets you some new talismans. If you just want to buy the talisman, you don't really need to play this update. You could just, if you have a lot of money, you could just buy the talisman and like buy the mats to craft it in the bazaar. This is most of the stuff here to craft the stuff. And the prices have changed a lot. If we look at the feathers are now only 65 to 70k per. Before, when the update first dropped, they were like 500k per, 400k per. Once they made the changes, they went all the way down to like under 100k to where it is now, because it's much easier to find feathers. And the ancient claws are extremely cheap now. Very, very, very cheap. 1.5 thousand per. Before these were even like 10,000 each. So they were quite expensive. This used to be like 2 million per. The prices have lowered a lot, meaning it's a lot easier to get the upgrades. One thing that I think might still be really high in price, maybe the gold. So the gold is absurdly expensive. This is insane. Like, this is unbelievable. Usually it's like 200k, but since you need so much gold for the legendary pet, this is insanity. This is like, you need 2 stacks of this, so it's 100 mil just right now for the legendary pet because of how expensive gold is. This will likely to be dropped back down to 200k around once people put down gold minions and gold gets pumped into the market. But yeah, currently if you have gold down, if you have gold minions down, get gold minions down, sell the gold, because you will make a lot of money selling this right now. I hope this guide does help show you how to find the new mythological creatures and burrows. I'm excited to see what next SkyBlock year's mayors are in about 22 hours. We'll find out what they are and we can start voting for them again. We have 4 days to vote, then it's closed for a day, and the voting ends and we get the new mayor. I am probably going to vote for Marina if we get Marina again, because I'd like to do the fishing update and all the fishing items and get the new fishing talismans because they look pretty good. It also brings the better shark skill armor, which is better than the divers, and the best fishing rod in the game. So I'm excited for this update. It'll be pretty fun with lots of sharks to catch. But yeah, hope this video has helped. Now you can go burrow hunting with our new shovel and find the burrows. So thanks for watching. If this video helped, leave a like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.